Hello everyone, my name is Abby Bliss White and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to have a little fun playing with Chanel Holiday 2023 collection. I did pick up some of the goodies and I cannot wait to share them with you. So today we are going to create a look using the beautiful, this is the Lumiere Graphique eyeshadow palette. I can't wait to share my thoughts with you on that, as well as the limited edition, the Duo Lumiere. This is the highlighter, as well as I picked up two of the lip products that were launched along with this collection. So I just thought we'd have a little fun playing with this holiday collection, creating a festive look, as well as doing a few comparisons. So if you are interested in seeing how I created this look using the new Chanel Holiday 2023 collection, then let's go ahead and get started. Okay, I am so excited to play with the Chanel Holiday 2023 collection. I did pick up a few pieces from the collection and I just thought we would have a little fun playing with them today. So I was super excited about the Lumiere Graphique, the eyeshadow palette. It just looked so beautiful to me. And let's take a little peek of this gorgeous palette here. And as far as the packaging, nice, beautiful, sleek packaging with the holiday gold CC. And then here is what it looks like. Just beautiful. Let me give you some swatches. I wanted to play with it, but I didn't want to wreck it up before we did swatches. So we've got this beautiful shade. Ooh, okay. Really nice texture so far. So here's the first three colors here. So in love with this one. I love this black. It almost looks like it's got a little navy in it. So pretty. Let me swatch these. Beautiful, honestly, super pigmented. And then I'll do these last two shades over here. Wow. Okay, so we've got this gorgeous, I would say, kind of beige gold, and then this is a topper shade. So this like white over here is gonna kind of be special topper shade. Okay, here is a swatch of this palette. So as you can imagine, completely in love with this shade right here. And then over here is this really soft beige champagne, and then this kind of white silvery little pop color. Just really pretty. So I cannot wait to play with that. And I did pick up this special highlighter in the Duo Lumiere. It just looked really pretty and fun. So we're gonna open that up again. Beautiful holiday packaging. Just classic Chanel. And here is what the design looks like in here. Really super pretty, definitely festive, but sophisticated is what I would say is. Okay, so it's like a pretty rose gold at the top and then like a pearly white shade. And I'm hoping you can see this. It's actually quite stunning. And I am not necessarily somebody who is a huge highlighter girl. Like I don't wear it every single day, but I do really love Chanel highlighters because I find that they look a bit more natural, not quite so blingy. And I think the beauty of this one is I'm loving this top color up here. And then if you want to go a little bit more festive for the holidays, I feel like this pearly white is almost like the topper, like in the eyeshadow palette. Like if you want to jazz it up, then you can kind of use this too. So we'll have fun fun playing with this, but it's so gorgeous. I definitely do see a little bit of the glitter in the white one, so I feel like this one's going to look more natural. And then again, if we want to add a little bit of glitz, we can, and that's what the holidays are all about. And then for lips, they launched 4 new shades in the Rouge Allure Le Street version of the lipsticks. I love these. These are really beautiful. They are slender, very long lasting. And I picked it up in the shade Beige Brute. They had some beautiful like pop colors for the lips and like this really pretty darker plum color, but I tend to like to play up the eyes and do a nude lip. And then they launched 2 of the lip lacks, and I ended up picking it up in the beautiful golden beige shade because I had the cutest sales assistant and she was telling me that this golden beige looks absolutely stunning on top of the Beige Brute. So right here is golden beige, which I think is going to be so pretty on top of so many lipsticks. And then let me show you it on top of Beige Brute. So Beige Brute is just like a perfect nudie color for myself. And then if you put the lip lac on top, it just kind of makes a really cool, stunning, warmer lipstick. So we'll go ahead and swatch these alone as well as combining. But let's go ahead and start playing. I'm so excited to create a look. For the sake of time, I went ahead and did my complexion. I am wearing Le Beige, my favorite little combo here. I'm wearing the Healthy Glow Foundation along with the Sheer Healthy Glow Highlighting Fluid, a pump of the Pearly Glow along with my BR22. I am wearing the Sublimage Concealer, my absolute favorite concealer. And then I went ahead and warmed up my skin with the Le Beige Healthy Glow Bronzing Cream. Absolutely love that one. And then I did go ahead and pop on a little bit of blush. I didn't want to overdo it. I kind of wanted to do up my eyes first, but I used the new launch here, the Beige Rose A Mauve. So I went ahead and used this, which is so pretty now that fall has arrived. It's a little bit chilly here and it just does feel a little bit like fall. The colors are just exploding here and I've just been so excited. Okay, let's go ahead and play with this beauty. And I'm going to start with this sort of soft golden beige color, and I am going to place that kind of all over the eye here. So I am using my Chanel brush here. This is the dual-ended number 200. Love this. And I'm just gonna crumb right in here. I will tell you that these are super creamy and pigmented when I was swatching them. So I'm just gonna start with this color and we'll begin to just place this on the lid here. Okay, really nice base here. Okay, this is this first shade right over here, like that. Now I can't wait to come in to this shade right here. It's so pretty. Ooh, I'm in love with that. So I'm gonna dip that in and I'm gonna start to use this in my crease here. And I'm already in love with this shade. So I think the key here is that yes, this is a festive palette, but I loved the color story because it looked like something you could use beyond the holidays. And I'm just gonna kind of come in here with this taupey shade here and kind of build a little bit of color there. Okay, I've started with those two shades here. There is not necessarily any matte shades in this palette. Again, this is supposed to be a bit more festive. And then what I think I will do is I'm going to come into this beautiful black. It almost seems like there's a touch of navy in here. I'm going to use my eyeliner number 205 brush from Chanel. And I want to go ahead and define the lash line before we add any little pop on the lid first. So I'm going to just dip just like this here. And I'm going to come over here and use this as liner. Okay, I did a little bit of a thicker line with this color here, just kind of a little more of a smoky eye near the lash line, just slightly thicker. I am going to go in and tight line my upper lash line as well with the Stylo U, a bean. And this is a nice soft black color. And I just want to kind of really define the lash line with the darker shade, and then we can play with some of those topper colors just a bit. Okay, we've got a little bit of impact on the eyes. Then I want to come into this sort of almost like antique gold shade. It looks so good. I love this one. So I am putting it on the flat edge here, and I am going to be putting it right above my iris here. We might use this for the inner corner here, but I want to go ahead and use this here, and I'm just going to kind of, ooh, I love that. And I might blend it in all the way over, but I just want to come over here first, and we might use the lighter one by the inner. Then I'm flipping this over here and with my brush, and I am blending this in, just sort of tapping everywhere. And a lot of times I will use my fingers to apply shimmer so that it'll adhere a little bit. And that was a tip that I had used from a Chanel global makeup artist. He always just told me to use my little ring finger, dip it into the shimmer or my pinky, and add that shimmer on with my finger. And then I'm actually going to come into this little taupey shade here. I am going to run a little bit of that underneath my lash line here, just to kind of connect the upper and the lower lash line here. Okay, this is what I have created so far. I also want to show you the topper shade on top of this sort of gold right here. I want to show you this one. And I'm actually going to use the brush here because this is definitely a topper. This is going to give you a little bit of a wow look here. And I want to come right here. I want to kind of do the inner. Ooh, wow, that's pretty. The inner amount up to kind of where I put the other. That is really pretty. So that's just going to make this pop just a little bit more. To me, it's looking like snow. A little prettiness here. And then I will go ahead and do a little blending here, but that is actually quite pretty. Okay, I think this is super pretty, and I glammed it up a bit more. Like, this is definitely for a festive look. Now we do need to go ahead and kind of ground the eyes. I want to go ahead and really coat on the mascara. I'm first going to be using the Chanel La Base, and I have been using this a lot lately. This is going to kind of prime my lashes, and I tend to always like to use this when I'm really wanting some impact on my lashes. So it is going to coat it with the white first, and then we'll go in with the mascara. And then I'm going to pop on the Noir Allure mascara here and kind of make a little impact on the eyes before we play with the beautiful highlighter and lippies. I can't believe that it is October already. Okay, I have my eyes on, and I honestly think this is such a pretty palette. I do want to add just a little bit of matte bronzer into my crease. I just want to show you how you could use this palette beyond the holidays, because these shades are all very beautiful, shimmery colors. And I do feel like this makes such a pretty kind of classic Chanel smoky eye look, but I think that I could also use this beautiful palette on the day-to-day. For myself, I would put like a little bit of bronzer in my crease, and then I would probably use this shade and that shade, and then use this for a little bit of a cool smoky eye without the additional glitter. And I feel like I could totally wear that on the day-to-day. It's always nice to buy products that you can use every day, not just special events. So I'm going to go ahead and use a little bit of my Chanel bronzer in medium, and I'm going to just add a little bit of that bronzer into my crease here, and just tamp down a little bit of the sparkle effect. I actually really like it, and I do wear shimmer and sparkle on the day-to-day. So this does not seem too out of character for me, but I just wanted to show you that little tip if you are like, I don't know if I want to get something that is primarily shimmers. To me, this is like the beauty of this, is that it is neutral tones that you can either, go all the way out with a really festive smoky eye, or you can kind of keep this as a clean girl eye and focus on the lips. So far I'm actually really loving this eye look. And yes, last year they did launch the Chanel number 5 special edition that was imprinted like with the perfume bottle and the number 5 logo. And of course, I can't place my hands on that one. I do tend to share my products with people, and I'm pretty sure I gave that palette away because it was limited edition, but it was so pretty. And again, it just created a really soft, pretty eye look. But yes, I do think that it definitely had this shade in there. It had a pretty, more of a gold tone in it, but it was along the same lines. So if you own that one and you're wanting to create something similar to this, I can understand why you may not need this. I don't recall it having this gorgeous shade, which I'm in love with. It definitely had like the topper shade. It just was a fun, festive release, and I definitely had to pick it up. And then we're going to play with the highlighter here, and I'm going to go ahead and take a little bit of this top shade here, and let's just show you this first. Ooh, it's so pretty. So that is one of the things that I do love about Chanel highlighters, is I do feel like they are a little bit more natural looking for somebody who is not necessarily like a huge highlighter girl. This one's definitely festive for the holidays. So we're going to go ahead and place this one on top. This is so pretty. Isn't that pretty? And then I'm going to take a little bit of this one. Now this one, as I said on the bottom, this pearly like snow, it definitely has a little bit more shimmer to it. So I feel like that one is going to like amp this up. So for myself, that's like definitely giving me this snow-like effect. Very pretty though. Just a little bit more of a glam look here. And okay, here is what that highlighter looks like. Definitely getting a little festive glow here. I feel like I need a little touch more blush. I'm just gonna top off with this just a little bit, and I think that it's gonna pick up the highlighter color really pretty as well. Ooh, that's pretty. So it's kind of mixing the blush in with that pretty highlighter. It is definitely going to give your skin a little bit of that glowy glass look. I am definitely feeling the holiday vibes with this look. And then let's go ahead and play with the lippies. Okay, first I'm going to be using the Lac just to show you this look. Again, this is just such a pretty warm golden beige color. Really fun here. So let me show you this one in action. This is golden beige on its own. And the Lacs are super long lasting. You can also use them as toppers, and that's what I sort of thought I could do, is I want to go ahead and put on the lipstick and then top it with this. I wanted to show you this by itself. And then this is the combination of both of those colors, which is going to make it a little bit more of a warm, golden lip look. So that is what I have picked up so far from the holiday 2023 collection. I always love to hear from you. Are you going to be picking any of these products up? Are you intrigued by them? I love the fact that this collection was inspired by the Roaring 20s, and I just think of like flapper dresses, people having a lot of fun. I think that would be kind of a fun theme for the holiday season. But so far out of the collection, my favorite piece is the eye palette. This is just something that I personally know I will use. Even on the day-to-day basis, I could just see myself using a little bit of bronzer and then one of these shades to kind of amp up my look. I personally love a little bit of subtle shimmer on the lid, and I just thought this looked so pretty because it's in these beautiful neutral tones that I gravitate towards. So I am thrilled with this purchase. As far as the highlighter, I definitely think this is beautiful, and if you are not interested in the eye palette, I actually think this would be so pretty on the eyes. So if you're looking for something that is going to pop the eyes and you don't really wear a lot of other shadows on your eyes, this might be something you're interested in. I definitely feel like this is super festive. It is reminding me of like snow here, and I really like the color of this, I would say, rose gold pink kind of coral color. It is really truly beautiful. But again, I probably could have skipped this piece because I'm not somebody who always wears highlighter, but I just couldn't resist because the collection looked so pretty. And of course, I wanted to show you those ones. As far as the lip colors, I really like this beige brute color. If you are looking for a beautiful neutral nude with enough oomph in it, I definitely think you will like that. And the formula of these are super long lasting, which I really like. So I'm thrilled with that. I don't generally pick up any of the lip lacks myself just because I prefer a little bit more of a glossy lip, but I just went ahead, picked this up for fun. Because I thought it would be kind of a fun color for the holidays. Definitely is going to run a little bit more warm toned. I, again, am somebody who gravitates more towards those mauve and berry tones, so this is putting me into the more coral kind of peach tones, but it is so pretty, and it's always good to kind of show you what's out there as well, and then combining them together definitely is going to give you a more warm toned lip. Now, as far as highlighters, I have these two older releases that I love. If I'm holding on to them, that means that I actually love them. And this is the Pearls de Lumiere. So pretty. So we'll swatch that. And then I have the Reve, and then I have the Reve de Camellia one as well. And these are two of my favorite highlighters. Let me give you a swatch of all three of those. And what I will say is this one definitely is more festive, like a little bit more sparkly than the other two. First off is the new Duo Lumiere. So it's pretty because it's got a little bit of the warmer highlighter as well as cooler in this Duo. Then right next to the silver right here is the Camellia. And what I would tell you is this one is less glittery. Can you see how these are a little bit more impactful and festive? And this one's a little bit more of that kind of gel formula here. And then let me bring this one last but not least. Then we've got the Pearls de Lumiere right down here. So if you are kind of looking at the differences here, I would say the Camellia was the subtlest one. Then this one's got a little bit more warmth to it. And then this one just has some like extra festive fun in here. They're all beautiful, and you definitely can use any of these as your festive highlighter. So this would just mean if you want the duo with that kind of pearly white silvery highlight along with the a little bit of a warm highlight too. If you want the duo, I would definitely say pick this one up. You're going to get kind of a twofer for that one. But basically, that is my review so far of the Holiday 2023 collection. Again, let me know if you're picking up any of these pieces. As of right now, they are only available in the Chanel boutique, so you can call your nearest Chanel boutique, and then they will be coming onto the Chanel website as well as other retailers. So I will keep you posted on when those launch online. But so far, if you are intrigued by this line and you want to pick up some pieces, definitely reach out to the Chanel boutiques. So thank you so much for watching, and I will be back with another video soon.